It's a hard thing to walk with grace, and it's really important that you walk it with honesty and sincerity.
Have you ever seen a story that makes you stop and think, is this for real? Today, we dive into a case that many say is one of the most shocking disputes in recent times. The story revolves around two big names in Hollywood, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, and a legal battle that has left many speechless. As we dig into the details, we also uncover how social media and even a surprise statement from Sharon Stone have added fuel to the fire. Get ready for a wild ride through the twists and turns of this high-stakes drama. A storm of legal battles has hit Hollywood, and nothing seems as it does on the surface. At the heart of the matter is an ongoing legal dispute between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. The issues at hand are murky and full of twists that make you wonder what really happened behind closed doors. It all started when claims were made that hidden moves and sneaky tactics had been used to control the narrative. Many believe that what appears as a simple legal case is, in fact, a deeper battle of wills, where every move is planned to shock and stun the public. Some say that every step in this process has been part of a bigger game, and as more details emerge, the drama only grows. Then came the bombshell that no one saw coming. Sharon Stone, a name that stands for strength and bold moves, suddenly broke her silence on a separate issue. She revealed that she had been removed from what was meant to be a simple favor without any explanation. This statement hit the news like a thunderbolt. Sharon's words left many wondering if this was just another random act or if it was a sign of a larger plan at work. The way she spoke about her sudden exit felt as if someone had pulled the rug from under her. The shock was real, and the anger was even more so, as many began to question whether the same forces behind her removal were at play in the legal dispute between Blake and Justin. Can you believe that someone with so much power could simply vanish from a favor with no word of warning? As soon as the news of Sharon's claim hit the streets, the online world exploded with chatter. Social media personalities, influencers, and everyday users alike joined the conversation.
Sharon Stone is also making headlines, claiming she was unexpectedly cut from the A Simple Favor sequel.
You think I want to make you pay?
Comments flooded in with strong opinions and pointed fingers, with many accusing Blake Lively of being behind the sudden removal and the ensuing chaos. Every tweet, every post, and every video seemed to add another layer of suspicion. The hashtags exploded, and the trend quickly grew beyond what anyone could have imagined. It was as if the internet had taken on a life of its own, with each new post building a story that became more dramatic by the minute. Is it really Blake? Could she be using her fame to hide darker truths? These questions were all anyone could ask. And as the online debate raged, the tension in the public air grew thicker with each passing day. With every passing moment, more claims surfaced about what might really be going on. Critics started to say that Blake Lively, with her carefully managed public image, might be hiding a side that few have ever seen. The story began to take shape with hints of secret messages, leaked audio, and contradictory statements that paint a picture of someone who is not as innocent as she appears. The more details come to light, the more it seems that every piece of evidence points to a deliberate effort to control the situation and keep the truth hidden. Some of the leaked details suggest that there were private conversations that were later contradicted by public statements. This was not a case of simple misunderstandings or petty squabbles. It was a full-blown campaign of secrets and lies. With every new piece of information, the story becomes more intense and the line between truth and rumor gets blurrier. Taniwe, you see how a well-crafted facade might hide a world of manipulation? The legal twists in this case add yet another layer to the unfolding drama. In court, both sides have offered evidence that seems to show a carefully planned dance of words and actions. The legal papers hint at a series of moves that many feel were designed to weaken the other side, almost as if they were playing a game, where the stakes were far too high to be left to chance.
The Oscar nominee posted, then deleted this snarky Instagram comment: "I loved being cast and removed from my role unexpectedly for no reason at all."
Behind the formal language and the official documents lies a narrative of tension and betrayal that few expected. It is not just a matter of contracts and lawsuits, it is a fight over reputation and power. Rumors of secret recordings and hidden messages circulate like wildfire, suggesting that there is much more to this case than meets the eye. Every twist in the legal process feels like a clue in a mystery that is only getting deeper, and every time you think you have the answer, a new fact comes out that changes everything. And what happens next will leave you even more surprised. One of the most striking aspects of this case is the way Blake Lively is seen in two very different lights. In public, she is the picture of charm, success, and grace. But behind closed doors, whispers suggest a different story. Some say that the Blake we see on TV and in the magazines is just a mask, a well-crafted image that hides a much darker and more manipulative personality. The rumors tell of a woman who uses her power and influence to get what she wants, leaving those who trust her in a state of shock and betrayal. It is as if every friendly smile is a cover for a scheme, and every kind word hides a hidden agenda. This duality in her persona is one of the most talked about parts of the story, as it challenges everything people thought they knew about her. The gap between the public image and the private actions becomes the focus of many heated debates. With every new revelation, the public starts to see more clearly the divide between what is shown and what is hidden. And this is where the real drama begins to unfold. As more evidence comes to light, the call for accountability grows louder. Rumors now suggest that there might be secret recordings, leaked messages, and even testimonies from insiders who claim to have seen it all. Every piece of new evidence makes it harder to ignore the possibility that the entire affair was a well-planned move by someone who was ready to sacrifice anything to protect her image. The more you listen...
Hi, Fran Perez Hilton here, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your #1 source for everything. It ends with us.
The more it seems that every step was designed to create a perfect storm of controversy, where every action builds toward an inevitable reckoning. The story is full of moments that feel like the final blow, as if the mask will soon fall off and the truth will be clear for all to see. But even now, there is a sense of tension that lingers, as if everyone is waiting for the moment when the full truth is revealed. And trust me, when that moment comes, it is going to be a shock that no one will be able to ignore. Now, let us bring all of these pieces together. The legal battles, the secret removals, the voice of Sharon Stone, the roar of social media, and the hints of hidden evidence all point to a narrative where nothing is as simple as it seems. Every claim, every statement, and every leaked detail adds another layer to a story that seems designed to shock and divide. At its core, this case is about more than just a legal dispute. It is about power, control, and the lengths to which some will go to keep their secrets hidden. With every new revelation, the public is drawn deeper into a maze of lies and hidden truths, where the real story is buried beneath a pile of carefully arranged facts and daring rumors. And in this maze, there is one question that remains at the forefront. Who is really in control, and who will pay the price when the truth finally comes out? As we wrap up this wild tale, it is important to think about what all of this means. The legal dispute between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is not just a story of two people fighting over contracts or money. It is a story of secrets, lies, and the dark side of fame. Sharon Stone's surprising revelation about her sudden removal from a simple favor adds another twist to this already complex narrative. It makes you wonder if there is a common thread that ties these events together.
Yesterday, I told you all that the iconic actress Sharon Stone made a bold claim about Betty Buzzkill's new movie.
Or if each is just another piece in a puzzle that has yet to be solved. The drama is real, and the consequences could be serious for everyone involved. Look at the big picture. Social media has turned every small detail into a headline, and every rumor into a hot topic of discussion. Every tweet and every post seems to scream that something is not right behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. The online world is abuzz with theories and accusations, and many are convinced that the blame falls squarely on one person. They point to the careful planning, the hidden messages, and the way events have unfolded as clear signs that someone with a strong will and a sharp mind was at work. And many of these voices are not shy about calling out the person they believe is behind it all. With every comment and every heated debate, the case only grows more intense and the demand for answers louder. This is where the reckoning seems near. The evidence, the leaks, and the claims all add up to a story that many say is just waiting for its final chapter. Every secret that is exposed, every detail that is revealed, takes us one step closer to the day when all the truth will come out. It is a story of power and pride, of beauty and betrayal, and it is one that will not be forgotten soon. The calls for accountability are growing louder every day, and as more people come forward with their own version of the truth, it becomes clear that no one is safe from the consequences of these hidden actions. Can you imagine a time when all the lies fall apart and the full story is told in plain sight? That moment seems to be on the horizon. The public is left with a feeling of betrayal. They trusted in the image that was presented to them, a picture of charm and grace, and now they see hints of a darker, more self-serving side. The very traits that once made a star beloved have now become the very things that lead to their downfall. When you see the way the story is unfolding,
as I've shared with you, Amber Lively is starring in Another Simple Favor, a sequel to her film with Anna Kendrick. The movie had its premiere at South by Southwest in Austin last week, and it's gotten a lot of attention since then.
you cannot help but ask, how could it be this deep? The answer seems to lie in the fact that sometimes the truth is hidden behind a veil of carefully chosen words and images. And when that veil finally lifts, the shock will be too great to ignore. Let us take a moment to consider the simple facts. There is a legal dispute that has many twisting paths. There is a shocking statement from Sharon Stone that has added a layer of suspicion to the case. There is a social media storm that shows just how divided people are over the issue. And there is a growing body of evidence that hints at secrets and lies that are waiting to be uncovered. Each element of the story builds on the last, creating a narrative that is as complex as it is dramatic. And even though the language may be basic, the impact of these events is anything but simple. The facts are plain, and yet they tell a story full of passion, anger, and betrayal. Take a moment to think about the impact of these events. When powerful figures hide behind a mask of perfection, they not only deceive the public, but also hurt those who trusted them. The anger and betrayal felt by many are real, and they come from a deep desire to see that honesty wins out in the end. It is a call for all of us to be aware of the hidden forces at work, and to demand that every story is told without fear or favor. The days of simple explanations are over, and now we must face the fact that the truth, no matter how painful, is the only way forward. Can you believe the lengths some will go to hide their true self? Can you see how each small move adds up to a big picture of deception and power? This is the kind of story that shakes our faith in the world of fame and glamour, and it leaves us with one burning question. Who will stand up when the masks finally come off? The truth is coming, and when it does, nothing will ever be the same again.